We say that gradient of a line is ratio of changes in y to changes in x.
You are welcome to Best Point Tutors channel. Expert insights, 1 point at a time.
Good day, viewers. You are welcome to Best Point channel. Today we are going to be looking into gradient of a line. The gradient of a line can be defined as the ratio of changes in y to changes in x as a point move towards a line. Now, let's also consider the line on our xy plane. So we have a line to be on in xy plane, and we have 2 points on the line, which is point A and point B, having the coordinate of x1, y1, x2, y2. Now, let us represent the gradient of this line with m, and we say that gradient of a line is ratio of changes in y to changes in x. So for us to know that, that means this is our y-axis, y1 to y2 is the same thing as saying that we have n to b here. And for us to know the distance from y1 to y2, we are going to be adding y2 minus y1. The same thing applicable to the other side, which is changes in x. The distance from a to n is the same thing as saying that we have x1 to x2. And for us to know the distance, we have x2 minus x1. Now, we can now compute the formula for the gradient. So we have the gradient m to be equals to the ratio of changes in y, which is y2 minus y1, to changes in x, which is x2 minus x1. Now, also, we can divide the ratio in which a line has with the x-axis. Now, if we are to look at the line, it has angle which makes with the x-axis to be theta. The same thing, if it is extended to this place, we have it to be theta. And if we remove this triangle ABN out, we have triangle ABN out, having theta BAN. This place is y2 minus y1, and this place is x2 minus x1. If you look at it very well, this side is the opposite side of the angle, opposite, and we have the adjacent side. And the relationship between the opposite, adjacent, and an angle is tan theta. So we now have y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. That's why we have this. Also, another aspect that we still can look into is how to find the gradient of a line. If we are to find the gradient of a line, we are going to be given some parameters. The first one is when we are given 2 points on the line, and also when we are given the equation of the line in the form y equals to mx plus c, where our m will be the gradient and c will be the intercept. Now, the question that will come up here is, what do we mean by intercept? Intercept of a line is where the line cuts the y-axis. If you look at this line very well, where it cuts the y-axis is at this point. Let's call that point C. And that means the ratio, the coordinate of y here is C, and the coordinate of x here is going to be 0. So C stands for the intercept, where the line cuts the y-axis. Now, we can take a look at some example. So we have 4. We have been able to look into the formula for finding gradient, which is in terms of when we are given the 2 coordinates, and also when we have the angle that it makes with the x-axis. For now, we are going to stop. If you find the video helpful, please do like and subscribe, and check for the next video which has the examples on the gradient of a line. Thank you for watching.